दोस्तों आदाब। जो आज की वीडियो में हम न्यूज़ आइटम्स उठा रहे हैं वह हैं फेब 1990 फरवरी 1990 1990। जो पहला न्यूज़ आइटम आया है ये तो है 2 फेब 1990। हेडलाइन है नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस एक्टिविस्ट्स given 24 hours to surrender arms। डिटेल्स हैं इसमें। People equipped with pistols and revolvers by the erstwhile coalition government here have been asked to surrender arms within 24 hours. Authoritative sources said that direction to this effect has been issued, that no record was maintained of the distribution of arms, including some KK rifles, to have been seized from the militants at different points of time. दूसरा न्यूज़ आइटम published on the same date, that is 2 Feb 1990। ये है हेडलाइन shootout near Magam, 11 arrested। Late last night, a CRPF bus which was returning to Srinagar after disbursing cash to various units was fired upon at a place near Bandipur, 2 kilometers from Magam. The CRPF returned the fire and nobody was injured in the incident. The police party pursued the militants. 11 persons had been picked up for questioning. दूसरा न्यूज़ आइटम published on 3 Feb 1990। ये है 2 killed in Sopore firing। Militants gunned down Srinagar youth. Hurled bombs. 3 persons were killed, 2 of them in Sopore in North Kashmir in different violent incidents today. Cross-firing between militants and police also took place in Srinagar interior. In a capital of Srinagar, 32 years old youth identified as Satish Kumar was gunned down by unidentified persons as he came out of his house in Karfali Mahla. Official sources held militants responsible for the killing. दूसरा न्यूज़ आइटम published on the 4th Feb 1990। ये है suspected hideouts raided. Militants bid to blow up bridge, legislator's house in Srinagar. Militants made an abortive attempt to blow up bridge and the house of National Conference legislator here today. A bomb planted under Gavkadal Bridge exploded at 4 p.m., causing minor damage to the bridge, eyewitnesses said. दूसरा न्यूज़ आइटम published on 5th Feb 1990। 1 killed in Chanpura. Government office video coach damaged in blasts. Barring incidents of 2 blasts and killing of 1 person, within quotes accidentally, the situation throughout the valley, including the Srinagar city, remained peaceful today, when measures were evolved to deal with the situation which may develop in the wake of Hartal call by Pakistan for tomorrow. A middle-aged person, Ghulam Qadir Sufi, was killed when there was an accidental fire from the gun of a constable of Jammu Kashmir Armed Police at Chanpura this evening. The man wounded with a bullet was taken to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. दूसरा न्यूज़ आइटम published on the 6th Feb 1990. Day curfew lifted in Srinagar. Authorities today decided to lift day curfew in the city from tomorrow. It was officially stated here today. An official spokesman said the decision was taken after a high-level meeting here following further improvement in the law and order situation. Next news item published on the same date, that is 6th Feb 1990. ये हैं क्रॉस फायरिंग, हड़ताल in Srinagar, CRPF Jawan among 7 injured. A CRPF Jawan was killed among several people injured in an exchange of fire between militants and police in the downtown city, as normal life was paralyzed following a Bandh call by the militants. The injured has been hospitalized, hospital sources said. Barring exchange of fire at Saraf Kadal, Zaldagar and Zana Kadal in the interior city, the Bandh passed off peacefully. News item published on 7th Feb 1990. Blasts damage building, bus in Srinagar, curfew reimposed in Anantnag. Except two explosions in which a bus and an akhada building were partly damaged in the city during the curfew relaxation, the situation throughout the Kashmir Valley was officially stated to be peaceful. The spokesman said no untoward incident was reported from any major towns of the valley since last night. However, curfew was reimposed in Anantnag town in South Kashmir following slight tension in the township. Next news item published on 13th Feb 1990. Cross-firing at several places. IB officer among 3 gunned down in Srinagar. 2 government vehicles blasted. Details हैं underground militants today gunned down an intelligence officer and an employee of MES military engineering service, besides wounding at least 4 security personnel, one of them seriously, when they opened fire from their automatic weapons at different places in Srinagar. 5 persons injured, 2 of them seriously. A civilian was also killed when paramilitary forces replied the fire in Zanakadal locality in interior city early this morning. TK Razdan, an officer of IB, was shot dead in broad daylight near Red Cross Road in the heart of city. Near Kralpura and Old Airport Road, 1 person was killed on the spot while 2 others injured. Next news item published on the 13th Feb 1990. Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front flag hoisted on National Conference headquarters. A group of youth who stormed into the Mujahid Manzil headquarters of the National Conference in the downtown Srinagar hoisted a Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front flag there. This is the first incident of its kind when the National Conference headquarters had a Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front fluttering at top. News item published on the 14th Feb 1990. Fake militant hanged. Blasts. Protesters in Kashmir. Details हैं an uneasy calm prevailed in Kashmir as 1 person was hanged, another shot. Incidents, blasts and मैं ये फिर से पढ़ लूँगा. ये हैं fake militant hanged, blasts, protesters in Kashmir. An uneasy calm prevailed in Kashmir as one person was hanged, another shot dead. A body was found hanging in Birwa area of Badagam district. The note tagged with the body said that Hizbul Mujahideen had hanged the person. His crime be posted as a within quotes Mujahid while he was a police within quotes police informer. Governor Mr. Jagmohan during his daily briefing denied that any such incident had taken place. दूसरा न्यूज़ आइटम पब्लिश्ड ऑन द 14th Feb 1990 ये हैं दूरदर्शन केंद्र डायरेक्टर गन डाउन बाय मिलिटेंट्स इन श्रीनगर ड्यूरिंग कर्फ्यू डिटेल्स हैं unidentified militants this evening gunned down Mr. Lasa Cole, station director of the Doordarshan Center, at his residence at Bimna. Next news item, published on 15th Feb 1990. Headline, Cross-firing in Chanpora. Militant engineer among 6 killed in Srinagar. In renewed violence, 6 persons were killed and 10 others, including 2 CRPF personnel, were injured in various parts of Srinagar today. Violence broke out when paramilitary forces opened fire on the mob procession near Amrakadal. The fire was opened when there was some sound resembling that of gunshots. Apprehending that militants had joined procession, the CRPF opened fire. A junior engineer, Nazir Ahmed, was shot dead by unidentified militants in Karanagar locality this morning. Next news item, published on 15th Feb 1990. 6 Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front activists arrested. Details हैं 6 suspected militants of JKLF were apprehended by the army and police from the border area Rajouri and Jammu city, while 2 others managed to escape late last night. 5 of them nabbed from 2 passenger buses when they were on their way to Minder. They have been identified as Irfan Ahmad, Bilal Ahmad, Ajaz Ahmad, Javed Ahmad and Muhammad Yaqub. Next news item, published on 16th Feb 1990. Headline, 3 cops among 6 injured. PRB Library, Post Office damaged in Srinagar. Blasts, SRT bus rapid by explosion. Most parts of the Kashmir Valley today observed Hartal to protest against police firing on Wednesday, in which 6 persons were killed and 7 others injured in Amarakadal area of the capital city Srinagar, which left at least 6 persons injured. Next news item, published on 17th Feb 1990. Headline, Army Jawan shot by militants. An army party was seriously, an army sentry was seriously injured when 2 suspected militants opened fire at his guard post in the border district of Poonch this afternoon. दूसरा न्यूज़ आइटम, published on 17th Feb 1990. Top militant, bank manager among 4 killed in Srinagar. Details हैं 4 persons including a top militant were killed in Srinagar today in violent incidents which took place before and after their Friday prayers. The militant has been identified as Hilal Ahmed Rangreez. He had threatened to kill station house officer of Khaniyar police station in 8 days period. He was shot dead in Khaniyar in an encounter with the security forces this afternoon, official sources said. The militants opened fire in Rishi Bazar of Havakadal, in which one person was killed and two others injured. The deceased, Mehrajan Tili, a court clerk, was suspected to be a within court's police informer. One of the two injured, Anup Kumar, assistant manager in the United Commercial Bank, died in the Sher Kashmir Institute of मेडिकल साइंसेस। दोस्तों, इसी के साथ ये वीडियो कंप्लीट हो रहा है। अगली वीडियो तक इजाज़त दीजिए। शुक्रिया।